Right then, here we are. Kind of been getting on a little bit really. Found a few more holes than, to be honest, I was expecting, but that's how it goes, isn't it? As I said in the last part, I needed to cut the entire rear out, and you saw, may not have seen, I can't quite remember whether I cut this section out yet. I managed to get a NATO 2 hitch. I pretty much found that, which is ideal. I'll cut out from here to here, and I'll have to refabricate that. The bonding mounts aren't too bad, but I think I might replace them anyway, just because they're not going to be great to weld to. This bar here is pretty much purely just to make sure the back end doesn't fall apart, really. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, just going to, now I've got a boot floor. I managed to pick this up fairly locally from a guy also called Tom, a really nice bloke, and he's building his Range Rover Classic. So we had to have a quick nose around that last night, and he didn't end up using this. He bought it for his Range Rover, but he ended up getting an aluminium one instead. So got that, which is ideal. Gives me some kind of idea of where I'm going now, and what else I've got left to do. Quite a lot, don't get me wrong. It's going to be a bit of work, but obviously, as you can see in a moment, this is all cut out. So I'm going to purchase the outer arches and fabricate my own inners. But the reason I'm buying pattern outers, you can get them for about £80–90 for the outers, is because I'll find it very difficult to get this measurement right and get the radius right, otherwise the door won't seal or shut, which is a problem I'm finding on the other side at the moment. It's actually fouling on the door card. I think there's probably a fair bit of displacement. I don't think it's quite right. It's actually hitting on the door card, but I think that's probably where I've cut so much out, I've got to rejig it back up when I weld it. But yeah, I found some more holes. Yeah, I found some more holes which I kind of was expecting, being a Land Rover. I've got this one here. I knew about this one further back in the actual inner. I knew about that, but didn't know about this until I pulled the carpets up. The rear section is all spot on, really. I need to do some welding on the super anchorage, to be expected, really. We've also got a nice flintstone hole down here, so you can see outside of, which isn't ideal. So yeah, big patch here, quite a large patch there, which is quite funny because that's the cause of my oil leak. That's the diff breather hanging down. Was like the gearbox breather hanging down, which is going to mean that it's going to be the lowest point and oil's going to come out of it, which isn't ideal, and that's probably the cause of my oil leak. But I'll sort that out, and then we'll have to take it down the road and see if it's still leaking. Have to cleaning it off. But everywhere I look, the chassis is pretty spot on. Chassis is good. Got the same hole on the other side, as you can just about see there. But like I said, again, I was expecting it. Don't expect anything less. It looks like it's had some welding attention before, only because, I can see it, got my head out the way. It's all been replaced. All the way down into the bulkhead, that's all new. All the way up to under the battery, really. You can probably just about see in there where they finished with the paint. So yeah, they've done a good job, really, from what I can see. Comes right down here. That'll save me a job. Been done on both sides. Ideal. Oh, look at that. Oh, my screen wash is low. That's the least of my problems. My pollen filters are a bit iffy, and I'm sure. Oh, what even is that? It's not a pollen filter, is it? Oh, it must be. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I've got a bit of a noise Don't know if you can hear that. Sounds like a dog toy. So that's the water pump. Wouldn't say the bearings are gone, but obviously they're not quite right to be making a noise like that. There's no excess play or anything. Well, it's very, very, very marginal, but just the annoying squeak was getting to me. And I'll probably replace the bearing in the tensioner as well. And that's a bit. Seen better days. I've pulled all the wiring out. I've left this in, which is the trailer relay. I couldn't figure out what it was. It says Hella on it. Obviously, they make they're quite large, making like headlights and lighting systems. So I couldn't really work out what that was, but it goes all the way back to the rear. But I've cut. There's a load of relays on here, which couldn't quite work out what. It said R and G on them. I assume that might be red and green. I don't really know. But there's no holes where fog lights have been fitted, and there hasn't been a roof bar, like a light bar on the roof. So I'm not quite sure where they've come from really, but oh well. That's pretty much all we've got at the moment. You can see, possibly through there, yeah. Got a nice hole on this side, which I haven't actually prepped yet. Behind the accelerator pedal, which is quite funny when we were digging the carpet out, accelerating from the wheel arch. I've also got a little bit of a hole, you can see there by the seat bar anchorage. But that's it on this side. It's not bad at all. But yeah, as soon as I got the arches welded in and the back welded in, it doesn't seem that bad. As soon as you've got the beat floor in, it makes you feel. But the plan for the moment is obviously get it running. That'd be ideal really if I got it running. Roof rack, door ladder on the back. Oh, that's nice. Oh, hasn't got a door seal, that's why. But yeah, we're making progress. Definitely making progress. But thank you for watching our videos. As you know, it's all for a good cause. Doing it for charity. Going to go to the Arctic Circle. The plan is to make this so I can drive it every day, especially over the winter. Keep my Honda off the road over the winter, and I can drive this around. And then when 2017 comes, I can go off to the Arctic. That's the plan. And obviously, all the money that I receive through Just Giving, every penny is going to go to charity. All of the car repairs and all of the build is all going to be paid for by myself. All of the fuel for the trip, everything is all paid for. So any money you donate is going straight to charity, which I can't think of a better cause, to be honest. Yeah, well, thank you for those that have donated. Already had a couple of people saying they're going to do it on payday, which is brilliant. Thank you for watching. Cheers.